Hello, my name is Alex Zinkov. You're on the channel Lead with Alex, where we analyze real leadership cases from the world's strongest companies. Today, I want to talk about one of the most uncomfortable leadership decisions Steve Jobs ever made, a decision that many CEOs would never approve. Steve Jobs allowed Apple to kill its most successful product, the iPod. In the early 2000s, the iPod was not just a product. It was Apple's core business. It generated the majority of revenue. It dominated the music market, and it defined Apple's comeback. From a traditional management perspective, the iPod had to be protected at all costs, and that's exactly why it was dangerous. When Apple started developing the iPhone, everyone inside the company understood one thing very clearly: if the iPhone succeeds, it will destroy the iPod business. This created a classic leadership dilemma. Protect today's profits, or invest in tomorrow's future. Most executives choose protection. They delay disruption. They defend their best product. They optimize what already works. Steve Jobs did the opposite. He made a conscious leadership decision to let the iPhone cannibalize the iPod. Not because the iPod was failing, but because the market was changing. Jobs understood something most leaders struggle with. If you don't disrupt your own business, someone else will. By allowing internal cannibalization, Jobs did three critical things. First, he removed fear from innovation. The iPhone team was not told to be careful. They were told to build the best possible product, even if it killed the iPod. Second, he protected the future, not the past. Jobs didn't measure success by current revenue. He measured it by long-term relevance. And third, he made ownership clear. This was not a compromise decision. It was a deliberate choice made at the top. The result is obvious today. The iPod disappeared, but Apple didn't. The iPhone became the new center of the business, and Apple transformed from a product company into an ecosystem company. This is the leadership lesson. Managers protect what works today. Leaders prepare the company for what works tomorrow. Leadership is not about avoiding losses. It is about choosing which losses are acceptable and which future is worth building. If you are leading a team or a business, ask yourself one hard question. What success are you protecting that might be blocking your future? Because great leaders are willing to disrupt themselves before the market does it for them. If you want more real business cases that show how leadership decisions shape companies, not theory, not motivation, but real executive choices, subscribe to Lead with Alex. This channel is for people who lead.